Hello, this is Miju, and this is Food Truck Empire, which apparently doesn't like to have music on the main menu. That's fine. I played this a little bit earlier. It seems like it could be the next addicting game of 2025. A simulator game where you have a food truck empire. And Buddy's on my lap, so I'm just gonna name my company Buddy's here. I don't know. You can't see him, but he's here. And we will make it orange, like Buddy. All right. You gotta build a HQ to get started. Looks like we can't name it, and it's free, which is really nice. And Buddy just pressed enter for me. We can go ahead and put some parking spots. In fact, only one parking spot here because we're starting with one truck, and a truck only costs $50, which seems really cheap. But okay, we're gonna go with the edgy truck because that's fun. And you start with a normal burger, and this was a little confusing in the tutorial, but I kind of get it now. You place down your grains, your meat, produce, really whatever it lets you place down, your prep station, and the serving counter. And then this part's kind of fun. On the top here, you click each of these, which right now we only have buns. So we click on the bread, we bring it over to the knife station, and then bring it to the serving counter. And the space between each of these things determines the speed of which you can prepare this. So right now, it'll take 3 minutes to prepare this bread, but if we stick it all together, okay, like so. It now takes 1.5 minutes, which is half as fast, which is great. And then we need a grill, so we place down a grill, and we can go ahead and make a meat patty. Finish that up. And only one ingredient can use each station. And obviously it's gonna make more sense with this over here. We don't really need the veggie patties now, but I'm gonna leave it there in case we change what we're serving later. We can only serve one burger for now until we research more things, unlock stuff. Then we exit out, go back to town, and we gotta start serving customers. So we want to left click on the truck down here, and I guess there's a lot going on. All right, so for now, they want us to go to a parking bay, like the side of a road, but we will unlock more options like these food truck parks. And I guess it wants us to target normies. There's different groups of people. There's children and constructing guys and all that jazz. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab our edgy. I don't know if we can rename that. And send them over to where it wants us to go. We can change the speed so it gets there faster. We serve people a little bit faster, and we make money over time. And yeah, you can kind of like super creep on them if buildings aren't in the way and see what's going on. And then sometimes there's an opportunity, which is like a city event. They want you to park outside their sawmill to feed their employees. And this contract will give you fame, and fame will, make people know about your truck business, and you'll be able to expand and all that good jazz. So anyway, we're gonna accept that job. Really, you're probably always going to want to accept those jobs. The blue collar is working at the sawmill, so that's one of the demographics we will have to serve. So when you click on a block, it'll tell you the demographics around each block. The amount of people in the morning, afternoon, evening are going to pass by that area. So it wants us to check out the morning, the blue collar demographic, and you can kind of check out what they prefer. None of this is going to make sense right now, but that's okay. Basically, we have a score for each of our different demographics. The score for blue collars right now is 2 because we have 1 from here, and then 2.5. So like 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.5 is 2. Anyway, we want 3 stars to attract the blue collars because otherwise they won't eat from us. So we'll go ahead and we'll go back to equipment and see what we can do here. They would like smoking, like smoked meats. So if we go to edit and then add the smoker, which they just gave us, and then Each ingredient has tags which match up with what the customers want, and some are permanent and some change depending on how you process the meat or the produce or whatever it is. So if we smoke the meat, it'll be smoked as opposed to just knife prep. So we'll go ahead and place the steak, and I think we're gonna add it as well as the burger, so we'll have steak on it and the burger, and we'll smoke it and put it to the serving counter. I don't know if there's a quicker way to really do this, so but our speed is 5 minutes, which actually ain't too bad. So go ahead and hit accept and exit out of here. And then the truck is gonna go back to the headquarters to get the stuff that we just, told it to get. And then we need to park our truck over by the sawmill, which is really close to our HQ, which is really useful. And it looks like our score is now 3 because we did add the smoked meat. So now we wanna stay here, take advantage of the event going on, and see everybody come to the shop, or come to the truck. Furniture, oh, that's nice. Wonder if that helps us. Oh, customization. Okay. New addition to the game. We're still fine-tuning and updating to make it better. Currently in work in progress. It's still cooking here. Feedback has definitely helped us. I didn't do this before. All right, so right now we can change the front, add some accessories. Wait, drag accessories with left mouse button to change position. I don't know if this is doing anything. Okay, well, we can change the colors, the trim. Interesting. Oh gosh, drawing? Wow. Can really do something to this truck. You know what? We gotta add a little bit of Buddy. If you don't know Buddy, he's my cat. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw him in the front of the truck. Like so. That's the smallest size? Okay. You would just all right, beautiful. And then you'll be able to see that on our truck. Awesome. That's pretty custom. So yeah, when we run out of stock, which right now we can only stock 10 of each sandwich, which seems like not a lot, but okay. They have to go back to the HQ to get their stock again and come back. If, where you are is further away, it takes a little bit longer to go get restock. Hopefully later we can increase this, but for now we can only have 10. So our goal is just to sell some burgers to the sawmill. All right, and then after you finish that, you get a fame increase, which again is a measurement of both your business's size and how many people are aware of it. As your fame grows, you reach higher milestones, which opens new doors to research and truck options and all that jazz. All right, so now we can go back to our headquarters, and actually I think we can now get our executive office. We can put that anywhere. I don't think it really matters. And this is where we can do our research and get more facilities, ingredients, ways to cook, additional parking spots, a lot of good stuff. First, we have to get a basic permit to unlock the food parks. So while we wait for that, we can go ahead and serve some customers. And we're gonna speed that up. All right, so now we have food parks. So you can go ahead and go park there. You can level up the food parks, which allows you to have more food trucks there, and it attracts customers more. So it's just a good thing to try to work on. All right, so we gotta sell burgers to normies and kids, which I believe We have to do some research in order to do that. We can do some dairy refrigeration and get dairy. And now we can have another food truck. Let's put another parking spot right next to that. All right, so I'm gonna go with, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because we can totally customize it, but I'm gonna do the princess. The pink truck. I feel like this would get a lot of attention from the people. Actually, I'm putting all this meat down, but I feel like we should probably sell veggie burgers here. That would make sense, as the other one has the meat. Hold on, we're lacking a lot of things. We're lacking the grill. Knife station. There we go. And sometimes the more you prep an item, it takes longer, but it'll give you a more quality item. All right, so let's do the veggie burger. I was gonna do a veggie patty, but it really makes no sense to have a veggie patty and a steak patty on the same thing, and I want to make it a bigger sandwich. So what I'm gonna do is add a smoker. Get rid of this. And then we're gonna have a meat patty and a smoked steak. Smoked meat, I guess. So that'll be $10.29. Make a little bit more money. Oh, and then we gotta put that somewhere, which honestly, there's another empty plot food park over here. We have enough money, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that and then put the food truck over there. Although I'm not sure how populated of a spot it is. It doesn't really say. All right, now we just gotta finish the dairy refrigeration in order to really continue. Because we have been, we've been selling to normies, but unfortunately kids are a little bit more picky. Let's now unlock hands-on ingredient prep, which is a workstation, minced meat, processed veggies. But yeah, if we look at kids, they like fruits, pan frying, baking, milk products. We do have that now. They like burgers, they like whisking, processed food. I mean, come on. All right, so let's go ahead and try to make that a thing. I guess and also there's negative aspects, so they don't like red meat, which is weird because they're assuming all kids don't like red meat, which I don't know if that's really true. They don't like smoking or aging or mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms, but all right. I'm gonna look at both of these trucks. Actually, they're selling the same thing, I'm now realizing. So I'm gonna change this one. We're gonna go ahead and add sliced cheese and get rid of all of the meat because kids don't like meat apparently. And we do want to sell to kids. Give them the veggie burgers. Get rid of this. Try to simplify things here. And we're gonna put cheese on the burger. It's a little weird. I guess the serving counter is really where you put everything together and then serve it. And then we'll grab the veggie patty, grill it, and go ahead and serve it. So now it sells for $13.23. The cheese actually adds a bit to the sale price, which is nice. We're gonna take the edgy, make sure it's going to the park for the kids, and the other one can continue selling over here, although they're not getting a lot of traction over there. So let me find somewhere that's got a bit more people. Maybe I'm gonna take the princess over here. I'm not sure who these people are. Oh, they're teenagers. Do they like the princess? No. Well then, the princess doesn't like you. Anyway, that's not gonna help us then, I guess. Honestly, there's so many people over by the other food truck that maybe it'd be better to bring it over here to serve the same people. I'm not sure how well that'd work. It's not in the park, but it's right outside of it. We sold 2 to kids so far. Should be on our way to selling. Alright, now we unlocked hands-on ingredient prep and the process stuff. Let's unlock the skillet. Alright, then we continue with our campaign. You have to sell a certain number of burrs, specific demographics, but also earn high enough reviews. So now we need a 4-star review instead of just 3, which we're kind of on our way there with the kids. So one of the aspects of the game is flavor, which is sum total of all ingredients quality. And some demographics don't really care about the ingredients used as long as it tastes good, but normies, they want the flavor to be 3. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the princess for the normies because I think we also need to serve the kids. So I'm gonna set up this one for the kids since they don't like meat, and this one for the normies. So deep frying, just flavor. Okay. Each ingredient used has a given potential value, which can be used to improve its flavor. Potential increases when the effort you put into preparation of a given ingredient, the highest potential ingredients being made completely from scratch. The flavor of the ingredients can't exceed its potential. Toppings you have started with have just 1 point of potential, so flavor is limited. However, with the newly unlocked ingredients in the workstation, you can create some of the previously pre-made ingredients yourself. Oh, so we can create the patty from the minced meat. I see. So now we can work them up, grill them, and then serve it. Boom! Lovely flavor. I kind of want to put cheese on this thing. I want a cheeseburger. Let's get rid of the smoked meats. Ooh, wait a minute. I didn't do this before, but this could be interesting. But I'm gonna do sliced cheese, grilled cheese, grilled burger, and a burger bun. Heck yeah! All right, can we make this any better? In fact, we don't need these right now, just to clean up the place a bit. Put that closer. There we go. I think it's the best we can do right now. Honestly, it's a pretty low price for how much work we're putting into this. But okay. So we got a 4-star for normies. And then after we sell enough to the normies, which actually this is the one that's 4 stars normies. So let's bring Edgy into there. Take the other one out. Nope. And we need 4-star reviews from the kids. So we might as well... Actually, I don't know if we can do the kids yet. Pan frying. We needed the skillet, I think, in order to get enough points for the kids. Which we are working on getting the skillet right now. Honestly, it might be in our favor to go over here. Serve some of these. Party goers. Okay. They don't love the truck, which isn't great for us. Maybe we should maybe we should try to attract the party goers. Although later we're gonna want to attract kids, but for now they like meat. All right, let's change this and then we'll change it back. I guess we want to serve kids. All right, so we'll start with the minced meat, I think. Put this out of the way. Let's move these actually. And then workstation. So this will be a higher score. But there we go. And then actually, we can put these sliced cheese on a grill as well that we learned. And improve our score even more. So that's a 4 quality flavor for the party goers. All right. All right, we have the skillet so we can run the kids thing after the normies are done. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the parking space next because that'll make us make more money. Now we need to get our other truck and fix that up to getting reviews for kids with the skillet that we just got. I can see this game being quite addicting, especially as you keep unlocking more things and more areas and trying to make your truck the quickest for serving and kind of trying to figure out what the best deal you can end up selling. I don't know, just all that min-maxing type stuff. Okay, so for kids, we want 3.5. All right, so we're gonna edit this and go to skillet. And then if we can pan fry the cheese. They don't like meat. It's actually probably all we need then is to just switch to a veggie patty. Let's see. Pan fry the veggie patty. And then grill it? That is... It says, nope, that's a horrible thing to do. Why are you doing that? Oh wait, we have processed veggies, so we could actually kind of make this a longer thing and manually prep the, you know what? Actually, let's get rid of that. And then pan fry it instead of grilling. Boom, boom. Wait. Look at that, we got a fried veggie burger. That's a better quality. Nice. And we got a score of 5 for our kiddos. Let's go. All right, and then we're gonna give that to, wait. See, I can never remember exactly which, I think it was the edgy. So we're gonna have to get rid of this one. Maybe send it to the other park. Yeah, over there, we're just gonna sell burgers. But yeah, it'd be fun as they keep working on the game. There's no release date yet, but I'm curious. They're gonna add furniture, miscellaneous things. I don't know how many of these facilities we're gonna end up having. What are these people? Elders. Oh. Milestone 3. Selling burgers over there. Selling burgers over here. Next level, no reward. Lame. Reaching milestone 3 means your business has grown to expand to a new neighborhood, which are distinct parts of the game's map. And I guess you can build a outpost in the new area, which basically just unlocks access to your trucks, and you can restock at the outpost at the new area. So we're gonna unlock. And then that's the main tutorial. You still have some goals we can work on, which basically is gonna be just feed everybody. Get 5-star reviews from normies, tourists, blue collars, teenagers, kids, elders, hipsters, country folk. I mean, that's basically just the end of the demo. Also, when we improved the food truck park, it looked like it changed visually, which is kind of neat. All right, so we did finish the parking space. So let's unlock vegetables. I don't know how much of this we can actually get done in the tutorial, because actually there's a lot of stuff we can unlock still. Potato mix, so we can actually make our bread. Fish patties, tofu, beans, a quality meat. Okay. Grated potatoes, a whisker, bowls to the wall dish making. Okay. Oh, so we can have a bowl. Oh yeah, because right now we only have burgers. We can get hot plate, processing station, and then we can unlock more parking spaces. Which actually, we just unlocked another one. But yeah, this seems like it could be quite addicting, not gonna lie. Let's do the basic truck. And what do we have going on in the other one? We have a veggie one for the kids. We don't anymore have steak, which somebody's gotta love steak. I love steak. So let's go ahead and let's see if we grill it, we could have some grilled steak. We need a serving counter, obviously. Oh yeah, we need our bread and station for the bread. Oh, you know what? We should have some cheese on this too. I don't know the difference between fresh cheese and sliced cheese. I mean, I guess fresh cheese is fresher, but it makes completely different cheeses. It's just a different type of cheese, I guess. And then I guess we will grill it, manually prep it. Let's prep it. All right, and then I like the cheese being on top, so that's what I'm gonna do. Awesome. Sale price is $11.76. Not the best, but it's okay. I feel like a lot of people don't love this. Open up another food park and just bring the steak. Oh my God. What's going on? All the things. I feel like this truck's doing well. Status idle. Well then, maybe we should move this truck to, I don't know, somewhere where people would actually appreciate it. Oh my God, it's hella busy over here. Like, real busy. 1,024. What's this one say? 662. 35. Is that just for today? Maybe? Oh, our research is done. Unlock a specialized facility with enables for research. You know what? Let's do that. I don't know if it'll be a completely different skill tree. That'd be cool. All right, so it seems like in this corner, there's a lot of normies. We got quite the line here. I wonder if we can try to attract the most types of people. I don't know, it's kind of like a whole min-max type situation, trying to attract more people. But yeah, I could totally see myself getting into this. Kind of excited for it to come out. I'll keep an eye on it and let me know if you are interested in this at all. The tutorial was a little confusing when I was doing it, so I hope it's not super confusing to y'all. All right, we got research and development. Don't know what that means. So we finished that track. Oh, do we have to like build another ground floor? Research and development. Let's go. Open it up. Uh-huh. Wait, what's the difference? It's the same tree. I don't know, maybe some of these we couldn't have gotten if we didn't get research and development. Fair enough. Traditional bread making, industrial bread making, processed food preservation, instant potato mix. I'm gonna go with the whole meal dough. Yeah, I feel like this game is it's pretty unique. I like that you can customize everything. Although, oh, here we go. That'll help maybe figure out, you know, what's in each truck, because I was kind of picking it based on the theme, but then it didn't make a lot of sense. But we don't have any of these items. We only have burgers. A veggie burger would be nice to mark, but you know what? Where's our veggie burger spot? Is that the princess? No. The red one is the veggie burger. Okay. I thought of a way to fix this. What if we just change it to green? Oh. I like it. Me like it. I like the gradient one. Okay. Whoa. Alright, so veggies. I mean, this looks This looks I mean, besides the weird front. Don't look at that. I don't know. Drag accessories with left mouse to change position. I don't see any of these accessories. I think those don't work. Anyway, that'll be cool once it works. I don't know. The drawing's hilarious. You know what? I think I'll just do this. That kind of looks like vegetables. I mean, it's sushi, but you know. Can we rename it? It's just gonna be edgy. Oh, here we go. Veggie. Oh, edgy. Veggie. Like veggie spelled like edgy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm already very disoriented. Is there a way to know where north is? I am very okay, so I know this is the top. And I guess it's street. But yeah, maybe having some sort of compass or something. Or a way to center everything back to like, I don't know, north being north. Be nice. Unlock processed grains. How about potato mix? Oh, we can't. We have to get processed grains first. Okay. Wait. We're gonna be edgy with the veggie and we're gonna get rid of the stuff we're not using. Okay. Annoyingly, there's a door there, so we can't put anything in the center. So this definitely will lower our speed. But I think it might be worth it. Have like actual dough. And then, gosh, what can you do with dough? Bake it and pan fry? Well, we can't bake yet, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna have to pan fry. It's a little weird, but okay. Boom. Boom. Oh, but then we don't do this. So I'm actually gonna... Okay, that'll work. Speed is still 6 minutes. Cost, I think, is the same unless it went up, but our flavor went up, which is good, I think. And it's gotta go restock. Really? I kind of want to do that everywhere. Fresh bread everywhere. Would anybody complain about fresh bread? I don't think so. I wouldn't complain. Ugh, fresh bread. I like that 2-day-old bread. Anyway, Buddy's here still. No, he's not here anymore. He's sleeping. But alright guys, I hope this gave you a little bit of an inside look at this game. I would love to do more of this demo, but it's just gonna make me want the game like today. So I don't know. I really want some sliced fruit. That does sound nice. Anyway, I'm gonna have some burgers for dinner after selling all these burgers. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope to see you next time. Subscribe if you want to see more indie games, and bye! Bye.